live on a Tuesday evening. Yes, sir, we in here. Right now I'm playing an exclusive first look at the new album, the new beat tape that's out. Diner at Dawn, it'll be available on Friday. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, the album even sounds good through the equipment I got on the live. Let's get it. All right, I'm gonna get into some beats right now. I picked 3 samples for this evening. A little bit of diversity. I know some of the last lives I did was all like soul samples and stuff like that, but this evening we're gonna mix it up a little bit and see what we can cook up. And that was track 1 on the new beat tape, the new album, Diner at Dawn. It is titled Up Before the Sun. But let's get into this right here. Alright, this first sample is a rock sample from Yugoslavia. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna pitch it down a little bit. We'll see what that sounds like. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's a 140 tempo. So let's see what I can cook up with this thing. Alright, we'll go a little bit faster. Actually, we'll go 90 instead of 140. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to slow it down a little bit. Welcome if you just got in. I started out the evening by playing a little bit of my new beat tape coming out Friday called Diner at Dawn. I'll play some of them after I go through these 3 samples, but first we got this rock sample from Yugoslavia. I'm gonna go to like 86. Let's find a snare or something real quick. Hey, your Smash Carts helper was good. Thank you for joining on in. Let's find a snare. Let me know if the audio sounds good, if the beat sounds good enough, loud enough, the levels are good enough. I got a new setup I'm trying out. Alright, we're gonna run with that one. Let's go. And then I'm gonna add something else for the sample. Let me double up these snares and we're gonna add something. Hey, welcome on in if you just got here. I'm slicing up some samples this evening. It's the first one of 3. I was digging for them before I got on live. Alright, but let's. Hey. Bet. Now we got the snare a little longer. Got the sample a little longer. Let's go. Alright, let's find a kick. Alright, I think first try, we're about to run with that one. Let's go. One more time. Let's go. Hey, let's get it. All right, at the end of the live, I'm gonna play some more from the new beat tape that's out Friday. It's called Diner at Dawn. Some of my beats for breakfast that I got on the channel were some shorts that I started in like January, February, and I was just making beats every morning to try and get into like posting and getting into doing stuff. So I took some of my favorite ones from there and I made a beat tape that's out Friday called Diner at Dawn. But I hope y'all having a beautiful evening. Let's find a little hi-hat. Alright, let's go. I appreciate you, your Smash Carts helper. We about to try and make 3 bangers this evening. Hey. Let's get it. I'm gonna add another hi-hat and we'll see what that sounds like added on. We'll blend it in. Let's see what we got here. Alright, I kinda like that one. Let's play it low though. Alright, that was too low. We're gonna do it one more time. Let's get it. Alright, that's the first sample for this evening. A rock sample from Yugoslavia, I believe like 1972. What y'all think of that one? Who y'all think could slide on that? Alright, let's get another one. Let's get on to the next sample for this evening. Alright, let's go. Sessions. Number 2. Let's see what. Alright, this is a Delphonic sample I found. So it's, of course, soul music from 1970. Let's see what we got cooking. Alright, so I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Hey, we got it. Alright, that's an 88 tempo, so it's kind of similar to what we just did, but let's get it popping. Oh, that's what happens when you press the wrong key. Let's get it going again. There we go. Let's go a little faster. We'll go to like 92. I think if we double that up and Hey, we got it. The Fizz Biz, what's going down? Hope you're having a beautiful evening. Yeah, I love Beatmaker 3. It's probably my favorite. I think I really like the fact I've been producing on iPad for I want to say like 10 years now, and I feel like sampling with the iPad, you get to touch it instead of clicking on a keyboard, clicking on a mouse. I like the hands-on tactical feel. Like it feels like I'm using an actual like piece of gear. You know. All right, all right. I'm about to do this. All right, I'm gonna copy this over so we got a little longer one. And then let's start adding some drums. I'm gonna start with a snare. All right, we about to add that. Let's get it. All right, we'll double that up. All right, let's find a kick. Yeah. So, have you ever thought of um, like starting stuff on BeatMaker and then exporting it into Ableton and then like adding all the extras and adding the like, you know, like your mixing and stuff? Because I'll make all my beats on BeatMaker 3, but then I'll export stems into Logic now that Logic's on the iPad. Before that, because I'm iPad only, I'm kind of still hard-headed, but I might get a Mac Mini for mixing. But I'll export all my stems and then put them in Logic, and then that's where I'll do all my mixing and like attempted mastering, you know. But hey, whatever you utilize to get that creative flow going and to make some art, you know, whatever your medium is, however you make the art. But let me stop babbling for a little bit and let's get a kick. Yeah. Kick real quick. I'm gonna take off quantize just so I get a little more natural kick playing in, so it's not snapped on a grid and I can like fix stuff later. All right. Let's go. All right. I like the I think the second half of those kicks I played. So I'm about to cut that. And then we're about to double it up and use that pattern. Yeah, I'm a big fan of going off quantize and then moving stuff where you need to. But yeah, the Fizz Biz, Logic is, when I first started like sampling and producing, I use Fruity Loops and Audacity to chop up samples. But then I switched to using like GarageBand, which then went to Logic once I got like a MacBook. And then I was just able to use the EXS sampler and all that. And then something happened where, let's just say the computer got out of commission. I won't even talk about the story, it's too hectic. But I had got an iPad and started learning on the apps they had there, like with GarageBand and stuff. And ever since they finally put Logic on the iPad after I've been doing Beatmaker 3 and a few other things, I was mixing in Cubase's because they had an app. I went to try to go to Logic and try to like produce on there and sample and everything. And the workflow is just not the same. I feel like the workflow in Beatmaker 3 is just, it's perfect really for me. I wish like met somebody that knows the developer for Beatmaker 3, and he doesn't even work for the project anymore. So I wish there was updates we could get because I still utilize this every day. Like this is my tool to get some ideas from. But let's get a hi hat. I'm gonna try not to make all soulful vibes this evening, but it's feeling like that's what that is. Yeah. Oh, right away? Okay, let's get it. Let's go. I think if we use that first one. Hey, let's go. All right, I'm about to I'm gonna add an open hat out here. Let's mix it a little bit, snare it up a little. All right, let's find an open hat real quick. You just joined in, welcome on in. We slicing samples this evening. I got one more sample, and then I'll play a few beats from my new beat tape that's out on Friday called Diner at Dawn. But let's get an open hat. Alright, that's too loud, but also I'm gonna turn it from one shot to hold, so when I let go, it'll stop playing. So it can come in right with the snare, but we'll play low. Alright, we'll do that. Let's get it. What y'all think? Smooth or no? I feel you, the Fizz Biz. I see people use Ableton, and if they ever made it for the iPad, I would definitely try it. I'm a fan of trying new programs and new softwares and like new anything. I like audio production. I'm definitely ahead when it comes to audio production. But like utilizing, I see how fast people zip through in Ableton. And I guess it's just a learning curve like with anything, but once they if I don't find it first, if it comes out for iPad, message me and let me know, because I am trying it. But I think to your point in the message before that, the comment before that is it's just so like free flowy in Beatmaker 3. And if you use Beatmaker 3, there's something called Tube AU. That's a plugin where you can put like a YouTube link in there and just record straight in to your samples instead of having to like download, do all this other stuff. It's pretty dope. It's called Tube AU. All right, I'm gonna save this and we're gonna get on to the third one of this evening. The third sample for this evening. I forgot what it is, but let's find out. All right, that's saved. Yo. Oh yeah, and if y'all know anybody that wants to collab, anybody that wants to make music together, let me know. Hit my email, links in the bio to the website. You'll be able to contact me somewhere. So I think collaboration brings the greatest art, so come with the idea and let's get it. All right. All right, here's the... Hey, okay, here's the third sample for this evening. Let's see what we got. I kind of want to make something different than I just did, but let's see what inspiration pop up. I'm gonna let the sample guide me. Hey, we're doing that. Hey. we'll just. Hey, let's go. Some of these are off. I'm gonna fix them real quick. And then we'll get into adding some drums. Okay, cool. We in here. Let's go. Yeah, I hear faster hi-hats. Let's get it. Alright, we're gonna use that one. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Hey, turn it down a little. Turn it up on the mixer. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's get it. Double that up, and then we're gonna add some hi-hat rolls in there. I'm freestyling one up. But I'm gonna go in and add another little one right here. Hey, let's go. Find a snare, or is that a clap? Let's find out what it sounds like. If you just joined in, I hope you have an amazing evening. We got some smooth vibes this evening. I found some pretty smooth samples. All right, let's go. I like that. We're gonna have to turn it up, but I'm gonna record it first. I'm gonna record that thing in. Alright, and I hear also a snare I'm gonna add over the top. Turn that up. I'll add the kick right after I add the snare. But what snare do I hear in my head though? Yeah, that Tube AU is great, right? The FizzBiz. It malfunctions for some reason when I'm going live. Like I tried to show it a couple times and I look like a dummy. Like here, let me show you this, and it just didn't work. I was like, fine. Good thing I had I could download the sample quick. I was kind of tight at myself or the company, but maybe me for relying on things. But it's neither here nor there. I want like a muted type of snare. Yeah, we're just gonna do that, but I'm gonna turn it down. All right, let's record it in. For sure, but which one? Sometimes I hear stuff in my head, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to find the sound and it's like, this ain't it, this ain't it, this ain't it. You'll see me do it on live a bunch of times, but oh, that kick is loud. Let's turn it down. pattern. Let's record it in. Alright, I recorded in awkward, but I can just cut that air and move it. Hey, yeah. Hey, okay, that's smooth right there. Again, this is a sample from where is it? Oh, soul music from the US, 1973. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save this. And I'm gonna preview some of the beats from the new album that comes out on Friday. It's called Diner at Dawn. It's my new beat tape. You know, a little well, I'm not even gonna explain it. I'll let you tell me what you think it sounds like. But let me save that. And let's go in and I'll play some of these. It's the first one. It's called Up Before the Sun. This track number 1 is called Up Before the Sun. Beat tape out Friday. Appreciate you, the Fizz Biz. We're gonna go on to number 2. This one's called Order First.
Should we make a game plan? Eat first, strategize later.
You know, I made a little smooth beat tape. You can get the morning started with. See what else I want to pull out here. I'll play 2 more. Why not? It's got 9 tracks total. This one's mad funky. This one's called Tip Great Service. So they all, if you haven't noticed yet, they all have a at the diner reference within the name. So I appreciate you, the Fizz Biz. All right, this next one. This one's called Gotta Go, cause I gotta go, but I'm gonna play this right now. This is the last track on the album. Waffle House at 3 a.m. vibes, yeah, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring a Bluetooth speaker in the Waffle House and play this album in the morning. Alright, y'all. This has been a beautiful evening. You know, we had some smooth vibes going. Played some of the new beat tape out Friday. It's called Diner at Dawn by Loopin III. Follow and subscribe. You know, stay up to date. Catch me on live. We can hang out. We can talk. We can make beats. But I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of the evening. You know, stay safe and catch some good vibes. Appreciate you, the Fizz Biz. Hey, yeah, rock that out Friday. You know, if you post something or if you make something, send it to me. Let me hear what you're working with. Follow me on Instagram at Loopin III, TikTok Loopin III. reach out. Life's all about community. Life's all about connecting. And the greatest art comes with collaboration. But have a good evening. Peace out, y'all.